Hello, and welcome back to Co-op featuring someone. Who is it this
I got
week?
a I got a bone to pick with you, voices. I already know your answer.
Oh God.
Did you listen to
Oh,
clipping?
of course I didn't.
I'm still David. Then you can't. I'm not changing. I'm not a new rapper until you listen to a song.
Who were you? Were you this man from clipping last week as well?
Yeah, David Diggs.
Ah, that's
Yeah, I
right.
refuse it. I refuse to change until you listen to them.
And I'll just pause the recording and then we'll go listen to him. Listen to him live in the YouTube video and get this video copyright struck.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So, Friends and Foes is here. It's live. You can see we're not on beta anymore.
No F8 for feedback.
Yeah. Can I still press F8? I
You
still
can.
can, yeah.
Oh, look at that! I didn't even realize you could leave feedback. That's
You
crazy.
just submit feedback. I think I did this once because I had Formless Child reform a morsel, and then after that run, I pressed F8 and said, "Please God, change this."
I have a confession.
Yeah.
I did something bad.
When?
I left feedback about how Frostbite Soul Guard was too strong.
Oh,
And then I ruined it for. He's still pretty good, I think.
he's okay.
He's pretty good specifically with Awoken secondary, I would say.
I don't think he's necessarily bad.
I don't think he's necessarily bad either, but I think stacking regen on him wins the game.
Right.
Pretty cool.
It's just hard to get past Daedalus because my man has 15 health
Yeah.
and is supposed to be hit.
I thought he had 20. Did
They
drop
nerfed
down
him.
to 15?
Yeah, they nerfed him.
Oh, that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the weird thing here is I'm not sure if what I have selected changes what we random into.
Oh yeah, I don't know either how that works
I
actually.
guess we're just gonna play random, and if we don't get one of the new champions, oh well, is kind of what I'm thinking
Yeah,
here.
I mean, this is the game now, right?
Yeah, this is just the
We're doing
game.
random. This is how we do it.
Yeah, I think so. Real quick, I'm going to turn the music down a little. It's a little loud. Let's just get to it, shall we?
I'm down.
You think anything particularly exciting is gonna happen on this run?
I think we're gonna finally lose.
I think so too. We have Exile Hellhorned.
Okay, we got welder helper though to start.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah, we got
If we get an early endless upgrade like from our first merchant, and we get imperialist, I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
At least for our early to mid game prospects.
We can also just reform imps on this one too. We have melting as our secondary if we get some reform in there.
Unfortunate that we're starting with dregs instead of molds.
Very unfortunate.
But,
We have no spells in our starter deck, probably for the first
that's
time
really
ever.
cool. That's pretty cool.
Horrible. I mean, it's not true.
I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, we have these two spells actually.
Mhm.
But yeah, we got Explosive Sigil Daedalus. We have Failure Arcus, who is Rage Fell's spawn pattern. And then Chase Seraph. Alright.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Sure. Chase isn't particularly bad here. Oh no. We
So one of these is nothing. Like +3 burnout does nothing for us. I think ever basically.
uh-huh.
And uh one is sketches.
The incredible thing about sketches is that we have so many units that it might be good to take just because it just pulls 4 things out of the deck.
Yeah, it's not a terrible point.
It's pretty bad.
So I can't believe I never realized this before. In my head, I always thought to myself like, okay, sketches is kind of an issue with Hellhorn because if you have imps in the deck, it pulls the imps in there instead of good units.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized at some point, like, oh, if you do end up getting Consumer of Crowns, if you miss on the sketches hit, draw priority will get him for you pretty quickly, and you'll be able to play him for like 0.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
That is a thing. Consumer of Crowns is better. We do have 5 imps, 7 imps in our starter. I gotta tell you, Cranberry, I think we skipped this.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm okay with that, honestly. Like, I feel like neither of these help us too much.
Yeah, I think that...
And they potentially ruin us, so...
Yeah, I think both of these actively hurt us. We want imps that we reform to burn out, so this wax is bad, and sketches...
Sketches.
Yeah, sketches. Alright, do we get imp toss? Or is this the end of our friendship? Oh no.
Okay.
Alright, Cranberry.
This is
looking grim.
This is looking pretty grim for our start.
I think that this is the weakest champion with the weakest 2 paths to start in the game.
Yeah.
I think this is the
So-
worst possible starter.
So what I'm thinking here, Voix,
Mhm.
is we have we have Chase up here for our last boss. Maybe I'm looking too far into the future,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't even played Imparade against Cleanse Seraph. But like I'm thinking is that Imparade, if we go Imparade 2, and then Imperialist 1, which would be I think the option we go. Oh, maybe we go all 3 Imparade. I don't know.
Okay.
But the issue with that plan is that on Imparade 2 we get Fledgling Imps instead of Queen's Implants,
Correct.
which will be maybe very good because it's going to be very hard to stack up a significant amount of rage before it gets cleansed.
Okay.
I just don't like that. I think for Seraph, royalty here works better.
I agree. And I think that royalty works better because we have 2 welder helpers also.
Yeah.
They just, give her armor and make her not die before Daedalus. The big problem is that when we play welder helper, he stays. We have no option to kill him.
Yeah, we
I guess
very literally know what to get
Wicklash.
rid of him.
Wicklash, actually.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I think it's royalty for sure, right?
Yeah, we can play them in front to tank maybe potentially a little bit longer. I don't know, like it's one extra HP in front.
You're actually not wrong. It's probably better to play both of them in front of her, and then just like have the imp with 40 armor.
Extremely sketched though.
Yeah, I think that we're very weak and should not take any trials right now.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there. We have no way to pick off the arch. If we had a way to pick off the archers in the back, it'd be more worthwhile, but we don't.
Yeah, we don't at all.
And there is to like do welder, queen, and then maybe like a drag behind to pick off the archer.
Oh God, Cranberry.
It was a good run.
It was a good run. Our friendship, it was nice. It was good knowing you.
Yeah.
We shouldn't, every run where we feel dejected, we end up with a crazy win. Well, maybe today will be the same.
It's possible. I won't deny it.
I think that we want to play Queen and then 2 imps down here.
I kind of wish we were taking spikes now, because then we could have like sacrificed the imps that way.
It's true, but the Queen losing any health is bad because we have a 5-1 behind the boss, so she's going to be taking 10 per round, so every bit of health matters.
Yeah.
I think it's Queen imp, right?
I don't hate Queen middle and then imps bottom, but like either way, basically, it's not too different.
Yeah, I think we do it like this. Just we get the rally trigger started, and we get these imps killed off faster, which actually does matter.
Are you thinking like train mid, drag top?
Yeah, something like that, right? To catch collectors.
One or the other.
Yeah, doesn't really matter that much.
I guess actually I like train mid, so that way you can pick off the crossbow boy. No
That's true as well. Good point. Good point. All right, we get our first welder helper. Shardtail Queen is dead.
We can save her with the helper.
Of course. Still just,
genius.
looks very scary when you see things like, oh hey, and Shardtail Queen is dead this turn. Go ahead and drop a drag behind her. We'll kill one of the crossbow boys.
Yeah, and do you want to wick it up? It's gonna be a decent source of damage.
I think we need it to die, because I think we need to bring the we need to be able to play the welder helper that we draw, right?
That's fair.
Like if we don't, it's gonna go 5.
And I guess we can wicklash the top drag, and then like I don't know, maybe it'll live long enough to do like an attack. Or we could wicklash the welder helper to get it to die sooner.
Yeah, it'll die at the end of next round, which will be the start of the Relentless. It is better just to double wicklash this guy. We need to get Shardtail Queen to take 3 shots. And it's probably fine to play it like this. It's like, if we don't draw a unit to replace it, it's impossible for us to not draw a unit to replace it in time, right?
Our deck is only units.
Yeah, it's all units at this point, except for Rage Serum. There is no other choice. What is our next turn looking like? It's just all units.
Yeah, we're good.
I should have put that guy in front.
I love the sound effect of Queen's Implant.
You love the mama.
Yeah, it's so good.
We play, so it's 510 here and 510, so we can get 100 damage off of this guy. We can get I think we can get 120 here. Oh wait, no, but it's a lot. We win.
With the rally damage, it's a lot.
Yeah.
We just kill him.
Yeah, he's just dead. Never mind. All right, you know what? This doesn't look so bad.
Hooray!
We lived the first combat, Cranberry. Step 1 accomplished.
World record.
What do you like here?
For the same reason I didn't like Fledgling Imp before in Imp Parade, I think I don't like it here as well.
I
think I'd rather
agree.
get a hidden passage. Just get some flexibility and moving boys around, but
I agree. So something that I've been playing around with as possibly the correct line with Shardtail Queen is you put her on a floor, like we put her mid floor and we just play all of our units on that floor in front of her and chump through, and then we have a tank on the top floor scaling who we then ascend her up to when Relentless starts.
okay, that's kind of cool.
That's how I think.
I can also see using Ascend to move imps out of the floor if they're not dying.
That can work as
make
well.
More space.
We can send Weller helpers out. There's a lot of flexibility there. Dripfall might be good for the same reason you pointed out. We could just drop imps off of mid floor. Also, we could just not pick that because.
Yeah, I don't know how much we need it.
We do kind of like triggering rally more times is good. Maybe this is worth it.
Yeah, you know, I can see it, and I can see us also doing like the sort of the same plan as that, except maybe the inverse, like putting her top floor and dripping her down.
Yeah, that's true as well.
We, like, for some reason, we want to like give her more time to just play imps, and then we could even not play imps, or we could play the dregs up there and let them burn out.
That's true
And
as
like
well.
use the welder helpers on a tank on the mid floor. There's a lot of options.
I think it's got to be Driftfall, right? It's good.
It's drip or nothing.
Yeah, yeah. These cards are just awful. I'll take it here.
I'm down.
Alright. Let's see. We hope that it's not a melting banner, although a Baron wouldn't be the worst. But we just go left here, right?
Yeah. We're looking for consumer, baby.
Yeah, let's just high roll. Like, it's really easy, just high roll here, right? Like, why is it even a difficult thing? I would call this a low roll.
Yeah. I mean, Rail Beater's kind of a tank.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
It is not the worst. It's weird.
I guess
It's a weird tank.
the question is, basically, if we don't pick this Rail Beater here, we will not have a unit with an upgrade for Daedalus. Which is scary.
We have the option. I mean, first off, are we going to large stone Rail Beater?
I think so, since we're just going to ascend her up. So we're going to play out all of our units and put him above her and then send her up.
I like that then. That's to me that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, this deck does seem doomed.
I don't want to be all doom and gloom here. However, we picked Rail Beater.
I guess what I can see happening here being pretty cool is I think what we do is we set up Queen top floor and Rail Beater mid floor. The idea is that Rail Beater knocks back the tank, and then when they go up to the top floor, we play Queen imps to pick off backline. It's not a good plan.
This is gross.
It's not even remotely close to a good plan.
Armor 10 here is the front enemy getting the... I mean, we can probably swing it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we can. I think we can too. I don't think it matters.
We'll end up taking damage from Spike's enemies here, I think is the problem.
I'm still not. I think Voyix, we're in a point now where we have to play a little bit riskier because we're already falling behind.
Yeah, it's okay.
I feel like I don't know. We could try to stall and like wait to get something good later, but like I don't know. It's a little scary right now.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I think our win condition is just to... I'm gonna follow the plan, by the way, mid top 4 here.
Okay.
Tail Queen here. I can... Greensword will die if we play him here. I think we're gonna throw Welder up on Rail Beater here.
Okay.
And we'll have these two to bodyguard for Queen. Something like this. And it should be okay, maybe. Oh, get him, Rail Beater. Take 2. Oh, from the spikes. Yeah.
You just want to play the queens in bottom just to get a little bit of damage down?
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I love it. I love it so much, Voyix. Oh my god.
I guess we should play the drag as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought Queen's Impling was gonna be a lot stronger than it actually is.
I'm not too shocked by it not being amazing. Like, you know, it's a Frozen Lance, but it takes space.
Yeah, and energy. It's like, yeah, it's just kind of gross. It costs
Yeah.
1 energy to Frozen Lance too, but still. I think that we ascend now because we're not going to get a better chance than this. Like we don't have another time to ascend.
Yeah, no, that is a good point.
And then I think we want to also descend this disciple. Because if we don't, it's gonna live. Right? It's gonna go up at 27.
We could do that. Um. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm trying to think if there's like a weird thing we can do where we can maybe like drip fall the Spike Lady or something, so that way like Queen takes less damage. But I don't think it matters too much at this point.
No.
Like she's dying in one hit no matter what.
Yeah, and if we drop this, Queen won't even take any damage.
Yeah.
Because the spikes will hit or won't hit her. So we take nothing here because of the ascent. Alright, you know, this armor trial went so smoothly so far. The big thing is Railbeater's actually he's gonna hard carry this combat because otherwise.
Yeah, he's gonna knock them back so we can take out the spikes early.
Yeah.
Good job, Railbeater.
Railbeater's busted. The title of this episode. Alright, the Queen's Implings are out of control. It's too strong.
Frozen Lance too?
Yeah. Who's Frozen Lance? I only know Queen's Impling, the most broken card in the video game. I think Railbeater at 86 health might just beat this guy to death anyway.
Oh, definitely.
Like, even if the Queen wasn't there, I think this Railbeater just beats his face in.
He's doing great things up there.
And then we ascend the boss.
Yeah.
We get out of this run sooner. You know, for all of my naysaying and all of my negativity, we have not taken any damage so far.
Yeah, you know. Maybe this is Railbeater's time to shine.
I don't think that this is a championing of Shardtail Queen. I think that what you can take away from this is that Welder Helper is a good unit.
Yeah.
So what do you think here?
I'm feeling, if anything, Vent, just because we don't have any molting imps right now. We have no way to kill backline. So just slapping holdover and that would be pretty cool. But I mean, you know, imps aren't terrible, right? Again, I keep saying it. Fledgling imp. I wish you were Welder Helper right now.
Wish you were anyone else. I'm going to say we should take Hornbreak.
Oh, okay. You know, I can get down with a Hornbreak too. To kill our helpers. Yeah, that makes sense.
In a deck where you don't get Torch, Hornbreak becomes a lot better of a card.
Yeah, that is a much smarter pick. I still think that there's a case for Vent, but like, yeah, I didn't think about, you know, if we had important work or something like that, maybe I would then say we take Vent here. But
I mean, I agree that Vent isn't a bad pick, but we need to answer our immediate problems before we start thinking about how we're killing backline on Chase. I think this is molded.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Being able to bring back Welder Helper once is pretty good. So
then if we hold it over, we can bring back Welder Helper forever.
Hey, this looks familiar, doesn't it? Railbeater Horn Warrior?
Who? Nah, yeah, I mean, what if we just only took Railbeaters?
That's true. What if we just duplicated him 5 times and just beat Rails? So, we can pick Horn Warrior here? Realistically? Honestly,
so is the plan... I mean, are you saying we go with something like Horned Warrior and then Railbeater top and then Queen mid and then we ascend Queen up at some point?
Yeah, I mean, we can take any of these units with that as our plan.
I don't think we want Lady. I don't think we're doing a burnout plan here.
That's true. Lady's kind of messy because nothing really gets up to her. So I mean, maybe we could pick a second Railbeater here.
Yeah,
isn't it horrible?
I guess that's the question, right? So, do we want to go full on like? Do we want to go full on Queen carry? Like, so we could like look for, I don't know. We could look for One Horn's Tome and try to have Queen be our like DPS carry in the back, and just put 2 Railbeaters in front. Just put 2 of them in front, and then like she'll live for even longer.
Yeah. The only thing I can say against Railbeater here is he only has 35 health.
I mean, if that's the thing, then we would just want to skip, I imagine.
I don't mind.
I understand that we use Horned Warriors like as 2 DPS units, right? We can use Horned Warrior and Queen. I mean, as 2 DPS units, right? Behind the rail beater. I don't know. Like that'll be better against heavies, but it'll be worse against relentless. I think so. It's like, what do you want to do, right?
I honestly, Horn Warrior might be better against Relentless for the extra damage.
Yeah, and yeah,
I
I guess it
don't
also
know.
depends if we're gonna go rally 3 or rally 2, Imperialist 1, right?
I think we're going
Or
Rally.
if we even get Imperialist, right?
I think we do plan for Rally 3 here as our line.
Okay, if we're planning rally 3 as the line.
I
I
think.
kind of like rail beater a little more than because we're gonna have like a lot of damage on Queen.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
like, God, but he's also bad.
yeah, like, don't forget. I guess we can just skip this and just go. We have 2 more unit drafts. We don't have to pick one
Yeah,
of
what
the.
are our next unit drafts? Can we see like the
Yeah,
near future here?
we'll have a Hellhorn banner if we want it next to the Merchant of Magic, and then we'll have a Remnant banner out here, and we'll get a draft from Daedalus. I think we should skip this as we think
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
down with that. I'm down with that. We can do better.
Yeah, we could get Steelworker, who would be the best. He's a
If we
great
get
second space.
Steelworker, we do Steelworker. Would you want to do like rail beater in front, Steelworker behind?
Yeah, and then he beats up or Steelworks himself a nice little extra chunk of armor, and he becomes like an 11 health tank. Or 11 in camp. What was it? Like 55 health, something like that? Cranberry, I would like to make a case for the left path here.
What relic are you looking for?
Double Imp Summon.
Okay, that's kind of
That's a high roll. Impsicle's a high roll. There's also what we can do for our double heavy plan. I found myself doing this a lot lately. Is just not kill double heavies and just take pyre health every time.
Yeah, okay, we can do the classic root maneuver, except this time instead of rooting, we just take the damage.
Yeah, like we just chunk them a little bit with Rail Beater. We hit them for like 25 here, 30 here. They hit us for like 5, 6, 12, and we just live anyway. And then we go to Seraph, and it doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay, so again, I want to revisit the banners. So what's our next banner? Is it just a melting banner?
Yeah, so we'd be looking for a unit from Daedalus if we want another unit.
And we're skipping a merchant of steel to get that last banner, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we'll probably, I don't think that there's anything from here that we're.
Yeah,
I
that's a
guess
good point.
Baron or Tycoon would be fine. But don't forget we get a unit draft from Daedalus.
Okay. I'm down to go left path then.
Someone's gonna play this seed. They're gonna go right path. There's a consumer of crowns in here.
And then the next merchant has multi-strike and endless.
Oh yeah. Okay. Flicker's Liquor. And
We were just gonna play out our hand if we take Flicker's Liquor, which is okay.
yeah, like we never pick energy. We just pick space draw, and I think that is fine.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
And Hell Pact would have been good if we picked Vent, but you know,
Yeah.
somebody.
Somebody. No, I'm down with liquor here.
Yeah, and also now we can pretend we had a starting relic. Dante.
Is Dante the DPS we always needed? I think it's actually pretty bad here. We have like no spells in the deck.
Yeah, Dante's
I
horrible.
think it's actually pretty terrible.
It is just awful. I mean, on the bright side, we wouldn't take much damage from the candles because of the liquor, but no, I don't think Dante against Chase.
We would play out all our units, and then we would just be drawing the candles every turn.
We get this, and then we get Ember Stasis, dude. Now there's money.
No,
this is horrible. I think this is really bad.
I think this just kills us.
I don't even think it kills us. I just think it's awful. Like even if it's probably fine, but picking Dante just is not good. There.
I mean, I would say that Dante is better than taking like Horned Warrior there.
Yeah, sure, he is. But
like if I was like just given Dante or Horned Warrior, I'll take Dante.
yeah, who wouldn't?
But there's a lot of baggage that Dante comes with.
There's a lot of asterisks to Dante's name. I'm gonna do mid top plan here.
Yeah, that seems fine with me.
Hurrah! And I love her weird battle scream also. Don't think we give her battle scream enough attention.
I'm still just 100% in on the imps yelling "Mama."
It's good as well. I love her hurrah. Very, very satisfying. I mean,
Quite the scenario we found ourselves in here.
it's not nearly as bad as it looks, I don't think.
Yeah, I think you go.
I think it's drag imp, right?
Yeah, and then you can, if worst case scenario, you can ascend one of the clergyman if you need
Yeah.
to.
Or even in the very worst case, we can just ascend the bomb. Yeah. I guess we
I
could.
mean, I'd much rather ascend the clergyman.
Yeah.
Oh, right here, this is pretty good because like it's clearing out the floor.
Yeah. I think if we ascend the clergyman, it'll go 3 here, bomb here, and then the imp will die as well. So we can still do this and
Oh,
save the
that's
one.
that's better than that's better than.
Right?
Yeah.
3 here, bomb, and then the imp kills itself. Yeah. So we just trade 4 health on Rail Beater for 1 health on Shardtail Queen, which might not seem like much, but Daedalus hits 9 and she has 10
Yeah,
health.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Do you play the train, Stu?
Big deal.
I think you do, right?
Do we need to clear out the deck to make more room to rally? I don't think we do, so I think we want to out of the deck.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, man, this deck needs like a usable spell.
what are you talking about? We got Hornbreak. Cranberry, we could do an infinite on this run.
No,
We could.
I'll leave. You might have to stay, but nothing's making me.
We could, if they show us, oh god, if they show us Offering Monument here. Oh no.
I mean, it'll be pretty quick, honestly, because she has rally, right? We could do the infinite on the floor she's on.
Yeah.
And it'll get her up to kill damage much faster. We don't have to play, 8 million totems. We can just play like 50.
Hang on, we mid combat here. Let me just do a quick count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean, are you gonna look for caverns now to try to find a rare draft to get Offering Monument?
Oh fuck, we're the wrong clan. I thought Melting
Yeah,
had
like-
Offering Monument. Alright, never mind, we can't do it. You can't find that card.
Like I said, well, you can find it, right? If you get like a cave event that gives you like a draft pick or a rare card from another clan.
No, because I think that neither of those can show you draw priority units in my
Oh,
experience.
really?
I've never
Okay.
seen a draw priority unit on any of those. Some people may have seen Bounty Stalker, however, he's not he's not a draft unit. Yeah, never mind. Okay, we're okay. It's okay. We don't have to do an infinite. Whew. I was sweating there for a minute. Is there anything else? I mean, we could do. There are things we could probably do here, but
Wait a second. Hold on. Does Bounty Stalker not have draw priority, but Offering Monument does?
no, actually, Bounty Stalker does have draw priority, but he's not a unit draft unit. He breaks
okay.
he breaks the rule, even like
that's
for no understandable reason. He just breaks the rule.
That's pretty cool.
It's super strange. I'm gonna throw a Welder Helper at this guy. He's earned it. Doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah. I imagine maybe chump for what's his name up top of the dreg.
That's
just
a
to
good
save that
idea.
HP.
There, we may as well save him the 3. And we take 2, but it's okay. We have 60 health. I mean, we're gonna probably kill Daedalus here, so
Yeah,
why am
yeah.
I being so negative, I guess?
I just think long-term health of this run is looking not great.
I mean, we have the Welder Helper. Basically all you need. Throw
He's doing great work.
a Train Steward at this. A good time for Train Steward to get in there.
I think maybe we're in territory of not wanting to play Stewards because we're actually running low on units right now.
Yeah, we're basically out. Time to stop playing him. I mean, she is at 130. Turns out Rally's not bad in a deck full of units.
Who could have seen this?
Not me. We have to hit Ascend. It's not possible for us to not hit Ascend, and there's also no reason to not do that. Alright, Cranberry. I guess we live on. We survived the part of the game that I think is the hardest to survive with this character, so
Okay.
I guess we can. I mean, she wins this. Wow. Just kills him.
Hell yeah.
Just stings him to death.
I think she's got the coolest design.
I agree.
Out of all these people so far.
I agree. I think she looks pretty neat. I agree with you. Every one of I think the most interesting thing about the design of these champions is they all have very visible crystals on them, except for Primordium, and I don't understand why.
Well, so the morsels are always holding crystals. I bet he's got crystals underneath the cloak.
That's probably it, right? But I figured they would just have it like peeking out from under the cloak or something.
By the way, this is a really tough pick actually. If you were to ask me,
Yeah.
like so my first instinct was like Remnant Pack. So if we don't find Endless for Welder Helper, we can throw it on him, like that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the best play, but like it's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But also Alloy is like a Welder Helper, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm conflicted.
I would pick Reinforce here.
You would pick Reinforce. Oh my god.
So let me pitch it to you. These combats get longer. We had the like that was this combat is about how long the combats are until we get to Fel or Arcus, whoever. As we remove units, we also cycle through faster. We already basically have Endless on the Welder Helper with Molded. We can just double this and play 2 of them per round. And then we're getting into like 40 armor per round. You double that up to, you double that once, you get to like 160 or maybe 320, depending on how many imps you play. If we see Transcendent after Arcus.
I'm down to give it a shot. I'm a little worried that we don't quite have enough armor yet.
Well,
I don't know how reliable we'll be to get like a good Reinforce, but I'm down to take it.
She had 36.
Yeah, she did have a decent amount there.
And if we don't play it on her, we can just stack it on Mr. Top Floor. We can stack imps up there and then drop him a Reinforce, and he already has a base armor. I think it's
true as well.
And Steelworker.
Hell yeah.
Paraffin Enforce.
No.
He has 10 more health.
He does have 10 more health.
He'd give Rage 3 to our imps.
I'm happy we got the Steelworker there. I think now he's maybe the better target for armor.
We can't Welder Helper him, right? Because he's going to be behind Railbeater.
What if we got rid of Railbeater, though?
Hey, that guy's big.
He is big. We did spend a lot of time and investment in him.
Okay, look. I won't have you slandering Mr. Railbeater just because Steelworker.
I'm just saying that maybe that for the better chance of winning the game, not now, but at some point we, send Railbeater upstate.
That's blasphemy, Cranberry. How could you do it to our boy?
I'm just saying. We'll think about it.
I think we pick space here. Our whole deck is Unit.
Yeah, I guess that being the right choice. I don't think we energy. We have Licker's Flicker. Energy is solved.
Energy is solved. The only thing you make a case for is draw, and I am very greedy for draw. However, I really think it's space here for sure.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I think if it takes space, there's even a better argument to kill.
What are you talking about?
He's so big. We can play more imps if we get rid of him.
I think we should go right here.
I would like Endless. I would like actual Endless on the imps just for my sanity. And
Train Steward is fat.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Depart, Train Steward.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think what's the +5 in burnout spell? Wicklash? What's it called?
Wicklash.
That might have been a better target to get rid of.
I don't know. I think it's good for killing.
Not much.
Good for killing Welder Helpers right now.
That's true. That is true.
Quick. +10 and +25. I think we should take
the literal worst hit for us there.
Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, Large Stone is also pretty bad here.
Yeah. I mean, Large Stone is great if we decided to, kill someone.
Give him a second one, you mean?
Oh, okay.
So, here, Cranberry, I'm gonna take you down a very dark path here. I think that we have to look for Multi-Strike and give it to Steelworker.
To Steelworker?
To Steelworker.
Not Railbeater?
No, Railbeater with Multi-Strike is weird. He hits 2 different targets.
He is weird. Why do you want to give Steelworker? What's your plan? What's your endgame?
Okay. So, here's how it looks, basically. Imagine a scenario where
I already figured it out. So the plan is Steelworker or Railbeater in front, Steelworker behind. Railbeater hits them back, and Steelworker picks off 2 backlines.
And then we have our Ascended Queen kill the heavy.
That's so god awful. Oh, I'm gonna puke.
Isn't it the worst? Isn't that just horrible?
Horrible.
Yeah, I love it. Oh man. I think that either way we're gonna give him +25. Or Railbeater +25. I think that we're keeping.
Yeah, if the plan is for Railbeater to be the tank, like the frontline tank, I like 25 on him first.
Yeah.
I think the goal is to. Oh my god! I think the goal is to let the Steelworker sit back and gain armor permafrost that reinforce, and then just by the end of the game hit him with the reinforce. I don't know.
It is tough. We're gonna roll this.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Wakestone's a really good hit here on a welder helper.
Yep, that's not bad. So that's a large stone.
We do have 6 space.
Yeah, we can just not play imps on that floor. We already have an incentive to play it not on the floor that they're not on.
The only case against it is that they like if I lose space top floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can't play them up there, and then we have to put.
We can do mid floor, and then we can play queen top floor and drip her down.
I think that.
And that's Rail Beater taking a lot of damage. He shouldn't be taking though then.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Like the 40 health is going to lead to him taking probably more than 40 damage per round, right? Or per combat.
So my question for you is: are we taking the next size upgrade again?
No, I think we're taking card draw.
If we do large, then we have the option of taking size again, just to guarantee that we can play it on top floor.
Yeah, I think that it's better to just leave it as 3-2, take the card draw, and then plan to duplicate mold it and just mold these imps back every turn.
Yeah,
ideally.
I'm down with that. I think we just take the 25 HP.
And then we look
Put
for
it on the Woodworker and look for multi-strike.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you want to purge one here?
Sure, we can get rid of another train steward. We're gonna hit a point where our imps do stop burning out, which is gonna be maybe problematic. Maybe we need more imps. I don't know. I guess before I snap pick Royalty 2, do you want to think about Imperialist?
I think it's worth thinking about. But I think with our current plan, I think Royalty works better.
Mm-hmm. I think the big problem with Imperialist is that she'll kill her chump blockers, or her chump blockers will get killed and it will do nothing, either way you look at it.
Yeah, that's true.
The only way that I think Imperialist gets better, and this is a pretty reasonable line to consider, if we see Welder Helper with the Burnout Welder Helper endless and we duplicate him, then I think that her with Imperialist might wipe everything.
That'd be pretty sick.
She'll gain 40 armor per round and do 40 damage to all enemies.
And she'll live for a very long time because, you know, it's hard to kill her with all that armor.
Mm-hmm. And then we just ascend her and double her armor and kill Seraph. However, that is a plan that hinges on seeing Endless here or here, basically, because we can't get one here. There's no steel shop, so it's 6 or 7.
So I don't hate it.
The main downside is that we won't see many magic shops. However, we don't have any spells.
We don't have any spells.
We have Reinforce, which we wouldn't mind giving Permafrost, but
honestly, like the odds of us drawing Permafrost are so high because we just have no other spells in the deck. We'll play out all the units and there'll be no other cards. Yeah. We might not even need to Permafrost it.
Yeah, I think it's good to go Imperialist actually.
Yeah,
I've been swayed.
I'm down to go.
She did have like 110 attack at the end of the last combat as well. Alright. When I saw the start, I would have said we were doomed. I hate this combat so much now.
I think we're kind of... Oh, wait, how much damage is it per imp? Is it 20 damage per imp?
It's 20 per imp, so if we don't take armor, it's okay.
Yeah, I think armor here is a little too scary.
Yeah, and there's no immediate need in the next ring. Like, we're going to a trinket shop if we're going to a shop.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't great. No imps on our turn 1.
We can play queen bottom floor still and chump for a bit. Like, she can take the damage. It doesn't matter that much. These guys hit for nothing.
Yeah, but they're going to walk up on us, I think.
Yeah, they are going to.
I guess we can kill one of them. I guess I kind of lean towards just playing queen mid floor anyway here.
You know, that's fair. We can probably get some imps then and then kill them all.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And just drop.
Do you want to go like imp and then drag to take one hit in front of her just to make sure, like on mid floor.
Yeah. We put the drag in front of her for sure, right?
Yeah.
And we can,
but not the train steward because we need.
Yeah, we need the space. And then we just throw Mr. Train Steward down here. Let him steward. And then don't forget the Rail Beater. This combat actually has a really strong case for putting Rail Beater on the bottom floor. Because the
Knock
next,
the shield boy back.
yeah, the next 2 rounds are just shield boys.
Mm,
But mid floor, we're always gonna play Drag Imp, right? Drag in front to take this hit, then Imp to get sacrificed and kill Collector.
yeah.
And I think that kills the floor, actually. So we can do this first. Sick. How do you feel about Rail Beater down here?
I think we're okay to put him down. I don't think we need. I mean,
We got Steelworker up here.
so the issue is like we don't really care too much about it though, because I feel like the imps will probably kill most of the party boys.
A good point. It's fair.
But like either way, we're fine. Like Steelworker can just tank, so it's maybe a little bit of extra insurance, so I'm okay with it. Like I don't think we lose much by playing him bottom floor, basically.
Yeah, it's actually like, I don't know, maybe it's not even worth though, because like you said, the imps are gonna be what kills. But I guess the Rail Beater does he sets us up.
It makes it so that way if we get a bad draw,
Yeah.
and we have to like play Dregs in front or something, the queen will still kill one of them.
Yeah. I think you're right.
And the alternative is that both of them walk past and then they just look at Rail Beater and laugh again.
Aha.
Basically.
Rail Beater. Beat this, nerd. And then Rail Beater's self-esteem goes down. And it's problematic. Alright. That mid floor looks weird. That's not how this is supposed to look.
Well, you know.
Just drag into this.
Mhm.
Now, we could just play this worth 25 armor. Ever pay 3 energy?
I think we could just save it.
Yeah, you're right. Pay 3 energy to play that 1 energy consume card for armor. I like it. This run actually does not look that bad. The Rail Beater.
Looking significantly better now.
The Rail Beater plus Shardtail Queen start. It's not looking terrible.
I think you gotta play Imp behind so that way it gets the AoE damage, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You could.
Yes, I'm just looking at if there's a way, right? Feels like there should be.
You could maybe ascend one of them.
We could also actually just ascend her and then play the 2 welder helpers next turn that we should draw.
Oh, that's not a bad play. I like that.
It'll be.
Keyword is should.
Yeah, I mean, we have to draw one of them. We always draw one of them.
You should play the Impling on this floor to get the rally before you move them.
For sure.
I mean, it doesn't matter actually. I guess the damage.
No, it does matter.
It.
The rally does matter for sure. It is correct. And then we send her up, and then we have the 2 space. What
and then you Whiplash Rail Beater.
Then we can reform him. Huh. It doesn't really matter that much. Who would have thought? If we get to like any spell we pick up is significantly better than average. If we pick up a stealth card that, oh man, if we get engulfed in smoke here, that'd be kind of nutty.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm gonna think of it here. I'm gonna leave these imps in.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't play them so that way you can draw them next turn to clear these next party boys.
Yeah. I think we have to draw an imp here. I don't actually know what's in the deck. I'm gonna think of it. We hit it. Nice.
Right.
And the burnout stacking up no longer matters because she kills the imps herself as well. Look at this Rail Beater. Doing 125 damage to this boss all by himself.
And killing Shield Man.
Yeah. Play a little musical chairs down there. Wow. I mean, I want to play the Reinforce.
I mean, you can in theory get the Flicker. Oh.
Unlucky.
So you should play cards first to see if you can get the cost.
I refuse. You can't make me. I'll just draw it. Oh.
Should have ascended the boss.
Should have ascended the boss. Missed lethal. On ourselves.
I think we would have killed it with Pyre.
Would we have? Would have been close. I do not hate any of these.
Right. Oh.
And
I
they're
don't
all...
like Rage Serum. I don't like Rage Serum, I'll tell you that right now.
That's not bad when we give Steelworker multi-strike.
If we could get away from me.
The Rage on the
It's
boy.
cleanse Seraph. You can't do this.
No, he's gonna turn our 3 rage into 1.
Um, yeah, Pyre Chopper's pretty interesting. Although I don't think we need it because we have Flicker's Liquor already.
Yeah.
So it is just an imp, which is still not bad. But I think
Yeah.
if our plan is reinforced, I think Branding Right's the way to go.
I agree.
Yeah,
Every time I see this card, I look at the art and I just go, "What's going on here?"
He's getting a peace sign tattoo. See?
It just looks so strange. Every time I see that card, I just squint at it for a little longer. There's nothing for us to sacrifice here. Memento Mori is actually pretty good here.
Pretty is a little strong, but it is a spell. And a lot of our units do die.
We're gonna have it hitting like 70 to 80 pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I'm down with a Memento.
Yeah, we have Flicker's Liquor too, so the cost isn't too bad.
I like it. Flicker's Liquor in a run.
Again, like is strong.
I like it.
Still,
I like Right Path here also.
What do we want to Hellvent? The Burnout, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that they have Burnout, but the Burnout Helper, maybe?
Or we could also do Reinforce. One of them. Let's see if we have another Hellvent.
Like Reinforce a little more, I think, but...
We don't have another Hellvent till Seraph. I don't think we need to do the other Reinforce right now. I think it's better to get our Imp baseline going, and then we can do the other Reinforce before Seraph.
That is fair.
I think we go right, though, for sure, right? There's nothing good here. Oh, the Cavern, but, you know, that's variant. First, we can do removals. I think it's this Train Steward.
And then maybe a Whiplash. Now Whiplash is getting worse because they have Burnout already on them. It'll just make them live longer.
And they just get sacrificed anyway. Hellvent. So the other one is Molded. Actually, I think Molded's better. We can then, in the super, like, after we played all our cards, we can just perform 2 Welder Helpers every turn.
I'm down with that.
I think that's better. It's a shame we didn't get to upgrade it.
That makes sense to me.
I think this is it. It's just a shame we didn't get to upgrade it, but, you know, that's how it rolls. I think our worst boss here is Sweep by a lot. Stealth is fine.
Yeah.
Now, Spell Shield 2. All of our damaging spells except for Memento Mori have Pierce.
I'm not even worried about Memento Mori.
Yeah, this isn't a combat.
I feel like we can like take this.
Yeah, for sure. This isn't a combat where the Memento Mori should make much of a difference.
I remember last time, or maybe 2 times ago, we did co-op. I remember and it stuck with me. The wave you're most afraid of is the second wave of the 4. Is it 3 or 4 boys and then a guardian behind?
4 boys and a guardian. My man goes to 14. This is a combat where even if you have high health, if you disrespect it and take multi-strike, you'll die. Now, we lost space mid-floor. How about... So, Rail Beater is going to hurt us on this combat.
Okay.
If he hits one of those tanks to the back, it becomes very problematic. So we should probably just quarantine Rail Beater and Steelworker top floor.
I'm down with that. And I'm thinking then we just play out mid-floor then. We don't even worry about the fact that we're not getting the 10 damage on those boys.
Right.
I think the rally bonus on mid.
Although... No, that's fine. That's fine.
Do you want to ascend her twice to get her behind the tank line?
I was thinking that as well. We could try that.
It's an option. Well, very aggressively play units to their death, though, so that way we cycle through the deck faster.
Yeah. I don't know. This one's kind of tough. I could see either.
I don't think it matters too much. Like worst case scenario. Oh, here's what I would say. Worst case scenario, if we play bottom floor, let's make bad could happen and Shardtail can get murdered. Or we could not get her to the top floor by the time the Relentless starts, which would also be terrible.
Yeah, no, this is horrible.
Playing mid floor is maybe we take 6 damage to Pyre instead.
Yeah, this is a point. For the long term, I think that there are some negative implications here. Implications? Imp puns, you know?
No.
Yeah.
I refuse.
You get it.
I mean, I get it. I do not condone this.
We're gonna always bring back an imp boy here. It's a shame. The deal 10 damage to the front enemy is really hurting us here.
If you wanted to be absolutely crazy, you could like play the imp and then branding right one of the minions.
Oh. We're always putting this drag down, right? There's no reason
Oh
not
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Thinking about that one.
And I'm pretty sure you're putting down the imp in front of the queen.
2, 4. It'll be 4, 8. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I mean, the imp will die if I put it down in front, but I think that's...
That's okay, yeah. Like rail beater and what's his name clean up afterwards.
So something else we could do here, I guess, is we could play imp up here and then drip it down.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, right? I'm not sure if it's actually good. I think it's better just to get the rally trigger.
Yeah, and...
I think this is fine.
Yeah.
And then...
We can branding right into reinforce on rail beater right now.
Is it worth it? I think that we can wait.
That's true.
Why not?
Get him.
Get him. Then we reinforce.
You can actually reinforce enemies, huh?
Yep. I'm waiting for the day that it becomes something I have to do to live, but it hasn't happened yet.
I can't figure it out.
Yeah, this is a rough draw.
Yeah.
Put a drag down and take our damage, I suppose. This is really bad? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is a lot of damage we're about to take.
I'm trying to think how we don't. Do you... Oh.
That is tough.
Do you want to pierce one of the guys? I don't know.
It makes
I think
everything
that
worse. Yeah, it makes it a lot worse.
worse.
I think it kills her. Rage Serum. That is tough. We will, I guess, gotta buff up our rail beater. Or steelworker, rather. May as well take off the spell shield down here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a bit of trouble, though. To say the least.
I think these have been bad draws. I think we're taking damage from that man still, no matter what. But I think we're gonna get some imps here and be okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's a lot of.
imp.
It is a lot of damage we're gonna take here.
Mm-hmm.
An uncomfortable amount of damage. However, we have high health.
Yeah.
This draw has been very bad. Very bad.
I have trouble imagining a worse sequence of draws.
Problem is just that all of our draws are really bad. So what we could have done here, by the way, we could have taken significantly less if we drew Ascend, because we could have played a Queen's Impling up here and then Ascended Shard Tail.
Yeah.
But not today. May as well, I suppose. It doesn't hurt us to up our rally count.
Yeah.
I guess maybe one of those should have gone up here. We could have taken a little less.
It's like 2 less damage overall, or something like that.
It's
yeah,
it's 8 less damage because this 8 doesn't, or 6 less damage, I guess. But you know, yeah, that's just like half our health gone for a bad draw order. It happens. We do
Welder Ascend. I guess Welder Impling Ascend, right, or something, or maybe we just leave her here.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. What is this? This is Crystal Cloak.
Oh no, I think we ascend her. I'm pretty sure we ascend her.
Think so?
Yeah, because I think that we just beat the Relentless from that point. And I think we also, no, we do need the Imp Toss to actually clear out all these backline boys, huh?
Mm-hmm. So, something I think we should probably do is this.
Oh, I got it. I figured it out.
Got it?
I lied. I did not figure it out. I'm an idiot. Please continue.
I think we want to play Welder Helper down here to chew up stealth.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
A good idea. It's 15 damage per round, so he'll chew up around. Well, go up like 2 rounds if we play him in a drag down here.
Sounds good.
Put the dragon down, except I misclicked. Unfortunate. I hate to see it.
Run entirely through.
Yeah, just fucking reset. So
You play the Imp to just get rally, right?
yeah, the problem is like this is not a good situation to put ourselves in either way.
Yeah, we have. I mean, we have a pretty good chance at drawing Hidden Passage again,
We're
but
gonna
not like a
see-
guaranteed.
What was it? I guess we'll see 8 out of 10 cards here.
Yeah.
If we miss it, it's just unfortunate, I suppose. Alright, let's just be good at the game today.
I'm down.
Let's just not draw poorly. I guess it's actually 11 cards, so it's 8 out of 11 that we see it. Alright. Not instill confidence in me.
I mean, we can just go all in on putting armor on Queen right now. Like we can bring back a welder helper and then reinforce her. Maybe she can 1v1 Crystal Cloak. Is that possible?
It's gonna be 72 armor. I will be dead. What are we taking out here? 13 goes here, 2 goes here. Goes here, 2 goes here, 3. We're taking 3 rounds of stealth off of this. Maybe take another round with a Queen Simpling behind. Or if it's not, it's probably fine.
Oh, you know what? I think Queen's in front would have taken off an extra round because it would be that Queen gets hit, 2 damage hits to the dragon front, and he doesn't die.
Ah, you're a genius, right? I didn't even think about putting him in the very front. Better idea. I think that we always put this welder helper here anyway, because it's going to be more armor onto Queen anyway.
Yeah.
Mr. Railbeater is not feeling so good. You know, in 5 out of 8 cases, this run should not.
I guess also Wicklash on what's his name there? Maybe get an extra turn.
Yeah, we do kill the Sycophant. I mean, the Sycophant always dies with Crystal Cloak. It doesn't matter. Uh-oh. I would argue that this draw is the worst.
The worst.
Draw.
Yeah, the worst, huh?
Yeah, we just, you know, it's not bad because what we played 2 our outs and we missed them because we're bad. You only take 1 round because she kills you too. Like the worst part is this guy should take 3 rounds off of this boss, but Shardtail Queen kills him, so he takes no rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is just terrible. What else can you say here? That is just, I think that's death, actually. I don't think we can survive this now. 25, maybe with,
Okay, can we mold a imp?
Mm-hmm.
Get the imp to hit a reinforce, and then reinforce our man in front, and then win that way.
I think so, and this imp is also worth 63 damage.
Yeah.
Because he's been reformed 4 times. So,
make sure you play Horn Break first before.
Yeah. And then we throw out hidden passages.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, then it's guaranteed to get it. To get the hit there. It's good. Okay, we live. I'm okay with this. Boy, it could have been so much worse. We could have lost.
We could have lost. It's just unbelievable that it played out this way. This is an extremely unlucky combat. This is one of the
7 damage, baby.
One of the most unlucky combats I've seen.
Our trial did. All right, maybe our trial actually did kind of screw us, right? We
Spell shield?
Damage. Yeah, spell shield maybe messed us up because Memento Mori maybe would have, I don't know, killed something at some point.
It would have killed one of those sycophants and made everything worse, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Pretty sure. I don't like any of this.
Well, impressive kills imps.
Shardtail Queen kills imps.
She does do that as well.
We don't need it anymore.
Okay.
I think this is all bad.
Second branding rate's not terrible either, but I'm okay with skipping if you are.
I think it's just too much. It's like it's just too expensive, right?
Well, we have imps.
I guess that's true. Yeah, alright, I can be convinced. Sure. You can do it. I don't hate it.
I'm down with it too.
Yeah, you're bounty stalker.
Yeah, it's too little, too late, bud. Like, there's no reason to take memories here, right? Like, we don't have any cool thing we can do where we have no X cost cards, right?
Right.
Yeah, the end.
The end?
We're not taking Mortal Entrapment. Get away from me, you
Cranberry, it's really good here. No joke.
I hate you.
It's a tune now.
Oh, it is a tune, huh?
We slap a plus 10 on this. Shardtail Queen hits the second heavy for 20 before he goes up. We hit him with a 75 damage Mortal Entrapment. He days 3 and he walks up to the pyre and he goes bye-bye.
Okay, that's cool actually.
It is passable.
Okay, you know what? This deck loves passable right now.
It is Cranberry. We just took 77 on 4-5 because of one of the worst draws I've seen in my life. I think we want to
I
go
think
right.
yeah, I think we need HP. I would
HP.
prefer Merchant of Steel over the Merchant of Magic, but the Merchant of Magic isn't bad, and then the right path also has HP and money.
Yeah, and HP is important. Remove consume. So real talk, we could do this.
Do that, and then well, we could keep it in the deck, right? And then just rely on Flicker.
Mm-hmm. I think this is
Which
good.
I don't hate.
When are we ever paying 3 for this anyway?
Yeah, basically never, right?
I think throwing a -1 at. I think
I would like it maybe on molded, one of our molded.
That's a good one.
Two of them now.
That's a good one.
I like molded and then holding over.
Yeah,
On it.
I'm down with that. That's a very good call. A +10 onto Mortal Entrapment. Make it a 75. Roll it. Permafrost. Not as good anymore. I think it's good for Hidden Passage.
I mean, it's also it's probably better on Hidden Passage, but it's not bad on Reinforce either. They're both not terrible.
I agree.
We could Permafrost Reinforce, and then whenever we miss it with Liquor's Flicker, we just next turn we get another shot at it, right?
That's true.
But I do like it better with Hidden Passage. So what just happened before never happens
again. Yeah. -1 on molded again, I guess, right?
There's that. There's.
It's like I think it's better to take 2 and 1 cost cards down rather than the 3s because the 3s are what we're going to want to hit with the flickers.
Yeah, that is. I am in agreement.
Okay, do this. Another +10. Go to Hornbreak probably. Although Mortal Entrapment's not the worst. Here.
I would prefer, I think, Hornbreak just to kill any armor boys in the future.
That's fair.
But yeah, I can see either way.
This.
Did you remove
And
anything? I was gonna say.
Whiplash?
Yeah, I don't like Whiplash. It's a dead card.
bad card. Pinky.
I think we want to save money here from this
yeah,
point.
I agree.
think it's so worth removing that it's worth 120 gold.
Alright, Arcus. Let's do it. This is Rage, so he sweeps, which means that I think it's round 6.
Sweeps?
Yeah, not him, but the enemies he
Oh,
spawns.
okay. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
He doesn't
This
sweep.
guy's doing 25 sweep damage. Holy
Hey,
shit.
wait a minute. Is the tooltip here when you hover over him shows his stats at?
Oh yeah, 20.
This,
I got ruined by that. He got bumped to the 25, and I was like, oh shit.
this is Covenant 1 stats though, right? This is 21, 1050. It's now
I
1050.
think I've played against Arcus on Covenant 1. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
that's fair. What is this? It's oh god, it's the Hellhorned Harvest one. Ugh. Gross.
What's it do? It puts a thing in our
Yeah,
deck,
way to
right?
contrition it when a unit dies.
Just gotta
Just not have our imps get killed.
yeah.
It's been mid-4 every time. Crazy. Probably just Shardtail mid, these two goons top again.
Yeah. What else are we gonna do, right?
Yeah.
You want a Hornbreak that? I mean,
It's an interesting one, isn't it?
yeah, right. How worried are you about how much damage he's gonna take?
I'm not worried about this that much. Although we only draw 5, and we could hit a pretty bad draw and just have her take a bunch. I don't think it matters if we up the cost of Tripfall anyway.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I think we just play it safe, kill the lady. And we play. Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, we can play this actually.
Why did the cost not go up?
Because it had its cost set to 0 by Flicker's Liquor. Now it costs 2. Strange interaction, but I suppose.
That's cool.
Arcus is such a weird boss. I was talking about this today. He's super weird compared to Fel because he just randomly does this shit, and it's like basically that was just a coin flip between him doing nothing this round and causing us massive problems, right?
It wouldn't have been massive.
I mean, we can't play imps, or we just kill our own
We
draw.
could play imp and then ruin one card in our draw, and it's not the worst case.
I don't know. I think it's kind of gross.
I'm not saying it's great.
I guess. How do you feel about not Mortal Entrapment here and just branding right Mortal Entrapment on Clipped Reflector? That feels really bad, right?
I think that feels bad. I don't think I think that's a bit excessive.
I agree. And then I think that we might want to just stack armor on Steelworker now that the reinforce.
Yep, I'm down with that.
Actually, I think we should put the first one on Shard Tail just to be safe.
Insurance. Also, I'm okay with this.
Put her to 35 instead of 20.
Making a lot of sense, boys.
Didn't even have to attack. Now here's the sweep, boys. This is the incants.
You want us to send her now?
I mean, no, I hate that.
I don't either, yeah. We could ascend the Clip Guardian, and then put down Queen's Imp to kill one of the marksmen.
That's not.
And then the
worst.
marksman attacks, and then she kills the second marksman.
Hmm.
Well, it takes a lot of pyre damage though.
Is it a lot? Let's see. These goons do. We can. I think we're gonna just throw Rage Serum away. I don't think that this is a card that is impactful enough that we need to consider it very much.
Yes.
Just put it here. So this is 41. The Clipped Reflector will be at. What will you be at? If we just ascend her, she'll be at. It's 60. It's 59. She'll do 10 to us.
It's not that bad.
It isn't that bad, but I kind of like just ascending a marksman and then imp and then just reinforce
either.
here.
Yeah, it's not terrible either.
It's okay, so I guess the question we need to ask is where are we gonna put this reinforce? Is it going to Rail Beater? I think it might just go to Rail Beater, right?
Rail Beater or Queen, I think here. Obviously, those are the two targets, right? We're not putting it on a.
Giving him
right
5 to 10. I don't know. We're gonna end up with reinforce at 5 energy at the end of this turn, probably. But who
Again,
cares?
4 energy, 5 energy. There's no difference.
There's
Whereas
no
max
difference.
energy is 3.
Agree.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that means nothing.
So if we ascend this marksman and then play Impling, we'll take 15 on her, and we will do what is it, 60 here, and you'll be at. I think it's ascend marksman, play Queen's Impling behind here.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. And I think then we. I mean, I kind of want to reinforce her. 'Cause she's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm okay with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Although his armor isn't renewable, but we have imps. I think that this is the way to go. I'm gonna lock it in as the play.
Yep.
And take her up to 40. And that's fine. You know, you talk shit about the Rail Beater, look at him up there. You look at all the work he's doing.
He's
He is up there.
getting it done.
He's up there. So this enemy hits us, and that kind of sucks. I think you want to put Queen's Impling in front.
You want to pull? You want to do just do a kill the guy?
Kill the guy?
I'm down with that.
Yeah, like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sick. And we save Mr. Beater. Some health. Everything we put on this floor dies and feeds rage to Master of Light. So we have to be, you know.
We could put Imp in front, and then it's kind of counterintuitive, but he'll live, and then the AoE will happen.
That's interesting. Is it worth it?
It's a waste of armor, right? But
It's the interesting thing about a line like this is that it's
I think it's the correct line because I don't know how we're gonna kill Quilled Marksman reliably here.
well, Quilled Marksman dies if we kill Master of Light, and so if we hit Memento Mori or Branding right, I think it's.
We can kill the Marksman. That's true.
But if we don't, Molded shouldn't do it. You guys, well, no, the Marksman always dies. It's just Master of Light, right? Rail Beater knocks this guy out of the way. It's just.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Then we crack open this can of sardines. So it's really just how much rage are you okay with putting on Master of Light, I think.
I'm okay with as much as possible here, basically. I think it's okay.
If we, oh yeah, if we do this, if we give him Imp Drag, she'll do 70.
Yeah, and then Rail Beater will, clean up.
Yeah.
They're taking some damage. They're gonna lose a lot of their armor, but I think that's no big deal.
Yeah, it's okay. And then we can Memento Mori this bottom floor that's coming up with 2 heavies. If we so desire.
If we draw it.
Another Looming Dark Shard here. Not what I like to see.
I think we can play everything, right?
We can play everything. Let's give it a moment of thought here. I do worry. Don't forget that Arcus has a lot of health. We have to watch Rail Beater's armor. I think it might be worth it to try and preserve his armor by throwing a Memento Mori at this.
Yeah, I think I'm more concerned about Steelworker's armor. I think he's going to be our reinforced target. I think we kind of want to abandon armor on Railbeater, personally.
So the only problem I have with that is that we can't target Welder Helper's armor. Like, we can do this, but we can't change where Welder Helper goes, and I think it's better just to put 40 into Railbeater.
I kind of like using Welder Helper just to...
Chump here?
No, not even chump here, like, just put armor on Queen.
Well, let's start with a molded, right?
Yeah.
Let's start with this card. We bring back Welder Helper always. And we can play this whole hand.
Yeah.
I think the first thing we're always going to want to do is put this drag in front of Shardtail Queen here. So we can start with this. And now we can talk out the rest of this turn. I guess we actually shouldn't have always done that, because we should have put a Welder Helper
now
down
we
first.
can't, we can't Welder Helper, goddamn.
I'm a fool. So basically, I think that we want to Welder Helper branding right here, and Memento Mori up here as well.
I'm just worried about those double heavy sneaking through. We're gonna do a decent amount of damage to one, but we're not even gonna kill him.
Yeah, but like, I think that more important than worrying about these guys sneaking through is worrying about just dying to Arcus, right?
That's true.
Although I guess we could, if we play Memento Mori here, we still don't kill this guy. Is another problem here.
Well, he does die to Queen.
Memento Mori only does 70.
Yeah, then Queen gets the kill. No,
On
they
the
do it for
front
both
guy.
of them. Yeah, on the front guy, yeah.
We never kill this guy though. And
No, we do
this
not.
unit always dies. So I guess it's a difference of putting 35 damage into Clip Guardian, which does save us. It makes us take 18 instead of 24. Notwithstanding like what we draw other than Queen's Impling here.
I think at this point, now that we can't even put the helpers on the Queen, I think we want to put one of them up top, no matter
Yeah,
what.
always this.
Yeah.
I agree.
From this point, though,
It's a big question mark.
I'm down to Memento Mori to preserve armor.
Yeah, I think it's right. I don't know. I can see this as well, but I feel like
Yeah, you know what? I think we can survive them getting to the top.
yeah.
Even if they make it to Pyre, I think we'll live. I think you're right in that if we let their armor on the top boys drop too much, we could just die.
Yeah. I think we just there's no reason not to do this. And then...
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that actually gets the kill on the front boy there. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right, because she throws the imp. I actually forgot about that as well.
There we go.
All right. Just make
You
branding,
get the
make Memento Mori.
best of both worlds.
Hannah Montana?
That is Hannah Montana, right?
Yeah. Oh, you were from clipping today.
Oh shit. You discovered my truth.
You were, instead of Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus, you were Hannah Montana and that guy from clipping whose name I've already forgotten.
I can't believe you've done this to me.
We take away to contrition here.
Might end up taking two.
To play this imp.
Maybe. I don't know. What do you think about it?
The problem with taking weights is that we're going to... we're not going to get to basically draw next turn, right? We can take 3 if you want to. We can play both these drags and get rid of them. It's okay.
I don't like that much.
And we just spend our next turn playing them out. It's not very pretty.
This whole turn is not very pretty.
No, I mean, this whole run
Let's
is...
talk about branding, right? Where do you want to put that?
I
Maybe
think-
on Steelworker.
I think it just keeps going to Railbeater, right?
Railbeater. We're gonna go full armor on Railbeater.
He's already at 47, and Steelwork has got a ways to go yet. We just, I
think at this point he's gonna out armor. I'm in agreement with that
50,
plan.
40. So, yeah, so Railbeater can take this, and we can throw him, I don't know, a drag, I suppose?
Hold on. Does Imp
doesn't.
save more pyre damage?
It's 50 or 40 health on the boy.
Okay, you're right.
So it doesn't matter. I would say maybe we'd even just leave the imp in for later.
Okay.
Nah, because we're not gonna draw a later here. Come to think of it, we won't see this imp again. I don't think. Like I said,
Extend anytime soon.
we should, like we should, right? Over the next 3 turns, we should hit it.
Okay.
I don't think that this play matters, basically.
I kind of think we leave him in because we need units to make our cards cheaper.
Sure. I don't think we see those cards again until it's
Probably
like until Arcus is top floor. Okay. He puts a incant down here. This is not a great looking turn, I'm gonna say it right now. Not a turn that I like to see.
Do we ascend now?
I think we do not.
Yeah, it's not the best. Oh, I forgot we have permafrost. Of course we
Yeah,
don't ascend.
we don't have to.
Never mind. I'm a fool.
And we take 80. Yeah, so we just ping this and press end turn here.
Yo,
that is tough.
The incant Dark Shard really messed us up here, huh?
Yeah, it gave us some trouble. I mean, we were forced to play it this way, but it did cause problems.
What is this?
It's a little tough. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a welder helper. On the bright side, this music does kind of bang. I will give it up. Where do you want to put this welder helper? I think we should put it on rail beater.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I think we put it on rail beater and
How much burnout does the helper have?
2.
Okay.
Yeah, I just what's in here? It's another molded. Ah, maybe we don't then.
Oh, because we
can play the one next turn.
Yeah.
You can just put it here and take the rally trigger.
Yeah, sure.
Put it in front or behind. It doesn't really matter. Because it dies either
No,
way. No, it does matter. It does matter.
Yeah, exactly. It matters. We can't make.
Yeah, it
we
matters.
Can't
It
keep making
matters.
this mistake.
It matters. Oh god. All right. I think.
Did we get anything for mortal entrapment here? Like,
yeah, it saves 6 health, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So.
Mold. Play the welder up top and then ascend.
Yep, this one. I think we should play branding, right?
We're a little fucked here, huh? I just realized we can't get a reinforced next turn.
Correct.
We don't have any. Yeah, we don't have room to play units.
So what I think we should do here is play branding right first, because the best thing we can have this imp hit is mortal entrapment for 3 rounds of days here.
Okay.
We should do this. You probably hit him with one of these. Can't ascend first. Unfortunate. I would argue that that is one of the worst hits. Although Dripfall also does nothing. So, no.
So it's the second worst hit.
Yeah. It could have been Dripfall. Is this the end, Cranberry? It is the end.
I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it.
Yeah, this run
is terrible.
This was really bad. Like, this is one of, like I said, it's really bad. I wonder if we could have done something differently here.
On this fight, I don't know. Maybe removing consume on reinforced was a mistake, right? Like maybe if this just cost 3 right now. Did we play it at all?
Yeah, we played it once. We doubled his armor from 25, or like I think it was like 30 to 60, something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Really, what I think I would change about this run in hindsight, I think we just pick draw. It's just every time, even though it felt right to pick space here, the draw's just so good.
Oh, we had taken large stone though. We had taken large stone on Steelworker.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not.
No. I think we got 40 health out of the armor. That's it. We finally lost a run. I gotta tell you, I want to say I don't think this reflects poorly on us. I think this reflects on how just absolutely horrible Shardtail Queen feels to me. I really hate her.
When she works, but it's hard.
Yeah, I mean the only time that I really feel like I have good runs with her is when the imps hard carry.
Yeah, like getting like being able to like just get endless on an imp is nice. Not having to rely on remolding every turn, just them coming back every turn on their own is really useful.
Yeah, endless would have been nice. I mean, honestly, the multi-strike Steelworker could have helped. Instead, we got quick large stone a lot of times, which is pretty bad.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of bad rolls.
Yeah, well, it's been nice knowing you, Cranberry. This is, of course, the end of our friendship, as you outlined.
Yeah, but we can, I think we can, with some counseling, maybe we can work through this and maybe become friends again.
Okay.
For now it is over.
Yeah, this is the beginning of our position as mortal enemies. You're gonna go start your rival co-op series with Inu now.
Mm-hmm. That'll be cool.
Or we might do this again next.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Listen to the clipping, you coward.
You know, you can't make me. Was this episode 10?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Alright. Anything you want to say? You gonna be streaming after this?
Probably.
Okay. Go watch that. There'll be a link in the description. Anything else you wish to plug? YouTube?
No, not
Twitter?
yet. I'm thinking voice when we do eventually play Magic. I might actually record it just so that way, you know,
You can do
if
your
people are curious,
POV.
they can like see like what I have in my hand or whatever
That is
simultaneously.
a very good idea. I like that idea a lot. I think you should do it.
I think you should do it.
Okay. I will record your POV.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. We'll be back with another episode of Co-op next week. By then, I will hopefully have listened to clipping and gotten a different rapper in here instead of this David guy. Have a good one.
David.
David.